So, add-ons. With the War Within just 3 weeks away from officially launching for retail, we wanted to give you guys 15 add-ons to take with you for the upcoming new expansion. This is true endgame. Welcome to the video. The first add-on we'll go over is gonna be BTWQuests The War Within by Brenny, which works as a quest journal that not only shows our progress with quest chains and all future quests down the line, but this also shows us the potential rewards we can get from the quests, which will be perfect for hunting down the new reputation rewards and other things of interest in the War Within quest lines. So to activate it, we'll want to type in /BTWQuests and it'll show the HUD. On this version of the add-on, we'll be able to see both Dragonflight and the War Within quest lines, which is an overall essential add-on for those looking to complete more than just the campaign or storyline that the War Within has to offer. This will include side quests, the storylines, the campaign, etc., and hovering over any of them will show us the potential rewards. The next add-on on the list is gonna be Sorted, made by Daft Vader. It works like Addy bags or better sorted, but why I really recommend getting this add-on is because of the warband system. There's tons of currencies, items, and equipment shared across our accounts for each realm, and the add-on works as an inventory manager. Not only does it arrange your items and equipment, it also has this table layout that shows the full name of every item along with information, like how much it sells for in gold, its full name, item level, and what expansion it comes from. And as a cherry on top, we can display our items in order of rarity, item level, what expansion it's from, if it's a region, quest item, or a war-bound item or piece of gear. Generally speaking, it's a must-have for the upcoming expansion, and I'd recommend anyone to bring this add-on with them. The next add-on on the list is going to be Monars Wardrobe Helper, made by QMonarch. Since the Warband system for appearances is available on live right now, collecting transmogs is a lot easier across the board. So this add-on is quite handy for those looking to expand their collection of appearances. The add-on is pretty simple since it'll showcase you a list of all of your missing appearances based on what instance they come from. So for example, it'll show you missing transmogs from your collection from Dragonflight dungeons or even old content raids and dungeons. With this, we'll be able to track our current progress for every instance and transmogs we can collect from them, and it should be getting an update for the War Within appearances as time goes on. Now with Skyriding already a feature in retail, some people may find this HUD a bit of an eyesore. Well, with this next add-on, we can change how it looks. The add-on is made by Yuyuli, and it essentially makes the vigor bar for Skyriding a lot easier on the eyes and has additional benefits too. You can change the placement, change the color, how big it is, and you can even have this display text that shows your speed, which can be useful for both mastering the new Skyriding races and managing your vigor bar. And there's a ton of new races coming in the new expansion, so this is an add-on worth looking forward to. Moving on, the next add-on is going to be Events Tracker, made by AN70. This one features a tracker of world events, which is quite handy in general. World events like Super Bloom, The Big Dig, Dream Surge, and all that stuff. The reason I bring this add-on up on this list is because it has the potential update for the new War Within content, which will track the events that they offer. Like for example, the theater trope, which lasts for about 10 minutes but takes place in the Isle of Dorn every hour. I'm sure the new content will bring in more world events, and this add-on will have those in their system pretty soon. So it'll be worth to keep this add-on in your back pocket for when the time does come. Now for the next add-on on the list, it's going to be Faster Loot, made by Zarano. It's quite a simple add-on, but it'll save you a ton of time in the long run. As its name implies, it removes the delay when we loot and essentially makes looting a lot faster. Now if you would still like to see what loot you get but want to keep the add-on, then you can turn off auto loot since the add-on only works with that setting on. Or you can set a keybind for auto looting, and that way you don't have to go back and forth between the settings to turn off auto loot every time you loot. Next on this list is going to be Narcissus, made by Pterodox. Personally, this add-on is a must-have if you're looking to make your game a lot more immersive. With Narcissus, you could get quite a lot of features that make the game experience just beautiful, and the folks behind this are generally on top of making it better and better. They've had improvements to the HUD features, like for example in the Miss Pandaria remix, it has a custom UI for socketing gems, tinkers, and more. For example, if you equip a gem loadout while not having all the pre-planned gems, it will fill up your empty sockets with the ones you currently own. So I bet the add-on will probably get cool features for the War Within. Now as for a more immersive experience for questing, the next 3 add-ons are all going to enhance our overall questing experience, and we're presenting them as a package since, they do the same purpose, but, they offer different angles. The first of those 3 add-ons we'll go over is Interaction, made by AdaptiveX. This one gives us a more cinematic in-game cutscene when we interact with an NPC or a quest giver. It's pretty straightforward, and you can even customize your hotkeys to navigate the feature. Aside from that, in the settings, we can also control the speed, the font, how big it is, and etc. The second add-on is Immersion, made by Monk Dev, which gives us a replacement for the dated frames that usually pop up when we talk to NPCs. Not only does it do that, we're also able to customize our hotkeys to navigate through gossip or questing options that NPCs give. The greatest advantage this has is going to be how easy it is to navigate the interface, essentially making it a plug-and-play add-on. Now for the third questing immersion add-on, it's going to be Dialogue UI, made by Pterodox, same guy who made Narcissus. This one offers a balance between the previous 2 since it gives this zoom-in cinematic-ish look when we interact with an NPC, and we can even customize the camera motion to enhance the immersion if need be. We can also adjust the font size, navigate the interface by pressing either keyboard button or the gamepad button. So in my case, pressing spacebar will skip the dialogue, pressing 1 or 2 will be the first 2 options that they give. But yeah, a really great add-on. Now, as for another immersive add-on to pair up with the previous ones I just mentioned, then Craftsim is what you're looking for. As the name implies, Craftsim, made by Genjiwao, deploys an immersive experience, but instead of dialogues and characters, it does this for our professions instead. There's a ton of features here, like how it calculates the most profitable thing you can craft based on the gear that the player has in their inventory, or being able to queue up recipes in your crafting queue so that you can craft everything by clicking a button. But my favorite feature is going to be the crafting simulation mode. This puts you in this crafting mode where you can play around with recipe stats and materials. It's a relatively small part of the add-on, but it's my favorite out of them all. The next add-on on the list is going to be HandyNotes, the War Within treasure and rares, made by Kimayo. With a ton of new content to explore in the upcoming expansion, there's going to be rares, one-time treasures, and points of interest that a lot of people are still discovering up until today. In our channel, we previously covered one-time treasures. Check those out if you're interested. Now back to the video. If you're one of the people who like hunting those rares or finding those hidden treasures or completing quirky puzzles, then this add-on is a must-have to carry with you into the War Within. The add-on will display stuff you've already collected, like the treasures or rares you've already defeated. This will also display items that come from the treasure chests and items that drop from the rare mobs. Pretty handy add-on to have. The next add-on is going to be Salen's Little Helper, made by Salen SLH, and this is quite a big improvement to quality of life stuff for an add-on. The features include auto mounting, auto repairs, max camera distancing, auto releasing on death, just a lot of features really. And on top of all that, you can customize each and every feature it offers, making this one of the add-ons I'd highly recommend getting for the War Within. Speaking of quests, the next add-ons we wanted to give are a 2-for-1 special. They are going to be QuickQuest, made by P3 Lim, and Quick Abandon, made by Sir Joker. These 2 add-ons basically make picking up quests, turning them in, or abandoning quests really wicked fast. And because of those features, I'd recommend getting these 2 add-ons for the War Within if you're looking to speedrun leveling or you've done a certain quest line already, so you'd rather just speedrun through it. To explain how each add-on works, with QuickQuest, it'll automate picking up the quest for you. So that can be a trivial quest, a daily quest, a warband quest, anything that we're eligible to pick up gets instantly accepted. There's quite a few settings you can mess around with for this add-on, like this setting where it selects the most valuable quest reward, which we can turn off in case we want to keep that option available. Now for the Quick Abandon, if you're someone who is a returning player who decided to come back to play the War Within, this add-on is really helpful since it makes abandoning quests a lot faster as well. With Quick Abandon, we'll just have to hold the left Alt key before left clicking on the quest, and this will work on both our quest log and our quest panels. It'll abandon a quest without the prompt for confirmation, which will save you a lot of time, especially if you've got a ton of quests to get rid of. Alternatively, if a quest in the new zone is bugged or a quest in general doesn't seem to be working or functioning right, we can quickly abandon a quest and try it again. But that is it for the video. That is 15 add-ons for us to take into the War Within, so make with them what you will, and let me know what add-on you decided to get down in the comments. If you found this video insightful, then leave a like and subscribe, and definitely check out True Endgame's Mount Collector tool in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.